Line work is one of the hardest things that you're ever going to have to learn if you're wanting to learn how to be a tattoo artist. In this video, I'm going to give you a roadmap to follow where you can learn exactly that and avoid the guesswork. Let's start. So a lot of people look at line work and get it wrong because they just consider it as like an umbrella almost over line work as a whole. And that makes it difficult to learn because there's straight lines, curved lines, circles, joining lines together. I like to break things down into the simplest form, starting with just a short straight line. Here we go. Super simple drill that is so important. So quick rundown. I'm doing it on an armrest so I can change the angle, make it more realistic. The next thing, Skins mats. They're the only brand that I'm going to be using from this point forward. I'm going to be using the Bishop Power Wand. Really nice little machines. They're new to me. I've only had to play about with them a few hours. So I'm looking forward to do the mats and get used to these machines. Let's have a quick look at the setup. So make sure everything's covered. Just solid black, Dynamic. That's the brand that I'll be using. Some ointment and then some cleaning wipes to wipe the mat. Although we're just practicing, we're going to start wrapping everything up. I've wrapped my machine. I don't like too much grip, so the grip can get took off and washed. Make sure you're all set up and away we go. We're wanting to go from point A to point B. So I'm going to practice that movement without actually doing the tattoo. Really important. Like I said, we've got to get the feel and make sure that we're comfortable. So I've done that now. The next thing is the angle of the machine. I'm not doing it sideways or the other side. That affects how the ink is deposited under the skin. I'm keeping my machine in line with the direction of the line. The entry and exit to skin, I'm going to enter the skin and then I'm going to gradually do the line and then gradually come out of the skin. Not a long taper, just not an abrupt in, out. Just nice and slow. I can feel that little dot and then I'm just going to do my line. Gonna get to end, taper, out. Top my ink up. I'm gonna do the same again. So, little dot, I want to go to B. Let's have a little dry run, A to B. Yeah, I can do that, comfortable. As soon as I hear that little dot, a little bit further, carry out my line. And come out at skin. Once you've mastered straight lines and you think you can do a full mat with very little mistakes, then you're ready for stage 2, curved lines. Not every tattoo out there is just straight lines. Let's have a look at curved lines. So, same again, as always, Skins mats. I'm using the Bishop Power Wand with a 1005 RL round liner. Everything's wrapped up. Let's just have a little think. As the line curves and changes direction, ideally we should curve with the line because then the machine is always facing the direction that you're traveling. The natural curve of the hand will mean that you're going to find different directions harder or easier. Left-handed, right-handed, everything makes a difference when it comes to directions. I'm wanting to go from A to B. I'm going to practice that curved motion. Nice and smooth, okay? First one done. Let's wipe it and check it. Lovely, lovely jubbly. Now, I did that from bottom to top. We're going to mix it up a little bit, do some from the top, some from the bottom, every direction doing it that way. So this one I'm going to go from top to bottom, A to B. I'm going to practice, just dry run. Is that comfortable? Yeah, I'm more than capable of doing that in one go. I'm going to wait for the little dot. I can hear it, I can feel it, a little bit further. And then carry my line out. Once you've done a full mat of curved lines and they're all symmetrical, the line, there's no wobbles, they're the same thickness, and everything's looking as it should, as I've just demonstrated in this video, guess what? You're ready for stage 3, circles. Just quickly, if you found it useful and you're interested in drills, simple designs, full tutorials, a step-by-step curriculum, and been surrounded by like-minded people, check out our school community. This is difficult, yeah? So on skins mats, I'm using the Bishop Power Wand 1005 RL round liner, rinse cup, some ointment, just black dynamic ink, few wipes. Let's crack on. Now, think back. The reason why I've done things in this order, I think, is crucial. We can do straight lines, we can do curved lines, we can join lines together. Well, a circle is the extremist version of all that, isn't it? Because we've got to start and finish the line in the same place without somebody saying, oh, well, you can see that you started there, look at that big fucking blob. So we've got to taper in this time. So I'll show you dry. I've got to, instead of just shoving the needle in and then doing the line and potentially ending up with a little dot at the starting point, I've got to taper in, carry the line out. If I've got to stop for ink, positioning or anything like that, then I've got to taper back out, taper back in and taper back out again as I'm joining into where I originally started. This is the perfect drill to practice everything that we've been doing. Obviously, just without the straight lines. What we're not gonna do is wait for that dot and just enter normally. Because potentially that's when we get overlapping, more ink in that one little area and potentially end up with a little dot. So we're gonna taper in. We're gonna wait for the little dot and then we're gonna gradually taper in. We're gonna do as line. As we're getting back to the beginning, once we hit the end of the taper, we're then going to taper back into where we started. And end up with a circle. Going to do another small one with you. Now, I've done them at different sizes, so you can break off. So the small ones, ideally, we should do in one go. So we'll do another one together. Wait for the ink, and then gradually taper in. Going to carry the line out, nice and controlled, there's no rush. Taper back into where we started. These ones, if you think that you can complete it in one go, absolutely fine. If you start running out of ink, you know exactly what to do. So I'm going to probably demonstrate it running out, even if it's not. So I'm going to taper in, carry the line out. Now we're not actually running out of ink, but shit, running out of ink, taper out. Now we can either taper back in and carry the line on, or we can taper back in from this side, finish the line going up. It really makes no difference, does it? Because it's the exact same thing, just in reverse. So we're tapering in, following that line, nice, slow, controlled, and then tapering into where we're finished. So if you've just followed those 3 drills, listen, they don't have to be perfect, but if they're done to a good standard, then you're ready for this next follow along design. This is just one of a fucking handful of designs that we do in my online course, which if you want to check that out, there's the link in the description. But the reason for the drills is it shows every single mistake. They are the hardest thing to do. If you can do a mat of straight lines and there's not any obvious big wobbles or anything like that, you're going to be ready for this next design, because a design hides the mistakes. So we're going to do a really simple design that means that you've got to do a really good job, otherwise you are still going to see them wobbles, but it's not as intense as the mats that we've just done. Enough talking, I'm going to jump on the mat. You can follow along if you wish, so let's get started. So I'm using the Bishop, a 3 on the skins as always. Let the fun begin. So the exact same principle, waiting for that little dot. Using a small needle, so I'm really taking my time. Making sure I stay on that line best that I can. So super small thin lines, just using the tip of the needle. When you're doing small work, I wouldn't allow too much to be dripping out, because you really need to see the end of the needle. Tapering out. Alright, so really take your time. Small little circle now. This is when them drills really start showing how useful they are. Tapering out a little bit, missing there. Easy as that. Well done. If you've made it this far, very few people do. They all start watching a video and then just zone out. It's like human beings' attention spans are right down here now. So if you're still here and you're still watching, firstly, thank you. And secondly, I genuinely think that you're the type of person that's actually going to go far in this industry because you're wanting to learn. You're watching from start to finish. And that is the perfect mentality for the ideal student. If you like the way that I teach and you want to keep learning and you like how we break things down into the simplest form, check out, as I've already said, in the description there's a link to his new school community. You'd be surrounded by people literally all over the world, learning from day one, supporting each other, growing together, making friends within the industry. I genuinely think that this course is the future of the tattoo industry. Years ago, it was like bikers in dungeons. 5 years time, I truly believe the majority of the industry are going to be where you are right now, starting to learn with Tattoo Method Pro. I'll see you on inside.